Hey guys, my name is Sarah J. Mayberry, and I am your local artist. Thank you so much for coming in today. I really appreciate you. This is the day after Valentine's Day. We are finally done. It was a 3-day ordeal of getting presents ready and trying to make sure that our loved ones know that we love them and care about them. So now we're going to actually flip the switch. And what we're going to end up doing is a Be Kind painting with a honeybee and honeycomb watercolor. So it's going to be, oh, hi, Joyce. I'm Sarah Jane Mayberry. Nice to meet you. Drop in the chat. Let me know how you are today. I'm going to do a bee painting with honeycombs, and it's going to be with watercolor. So we're going to go from complete blank empty page, a watercolor page, to a professional painting all in one sitting today. So I'm really excited about this. This was actually one of my friends had said, Vernell Agler, I believe. I can't remember the number on it, her on the end of her name, but she had said, please do a bee painting with honeycomb, and it's a be kind. I can't say be kind on it, but I can do it on a rock, because I'm not selling the rock. So what we're gonna do is just do a regular bee and honeycomb painting today to practice our bee and our honeycomb on paper, and then tomorrow what we're gonna do is do a Be Kind rock with because we're not selling that, and we're going to make a Be Kind rock with a bee and a honeycomb, just like she had asked. So I think it'd be really, really cool to do. It's going to be a nice Sunday cool thing to do. We do a painting every single day. Oh, I believe that's the dude. Oh, maybe it's not the dude. It's Swartz, the car. Hi, Swartz. I'm Sarah J. Mayberry. I'm your local artist. What I do every single day is a painting from start to finish. We do a painting every day at 7:50 Eastern Standard Time. The person that's in the audience the longest and the most active in the chat gets their name entered in to get one of these. It is a painting, a 5x7 painting, with an 8x10 mat. So, I think that'd be really, really cool. So, everybody, only one person, the one that's the most active in the chat and here the longest, gets their name put in. So, it's a real small pile of names that you get to choose from at the end. So, we're going to do that at the sketchbook reveal. That should be in about, I have 15 pages left, so I'd say about 19 more days. That's how long it should take me. And that's only if I'm doing only one painting a day. If I increase it back to doing 2 paintings a day, it's going to be a lot quicker. It'll be only a couple days, a couple weeks. So I'm really excited about that. Thank you guys so much for coming. Hi, Amy Brown. Alright, so let me show you guys. We are not just on TikTok. We have upload the full tutorials on YouTube and on Facebook, and you can also catch them here on YouTube, or I'm sorry, on TikTok. I do make sure that I say full tutorial somewhere on it so that you're not sitting there on TikTok waiting for a very long tutorial to go through. So you can just right away know it's a full tutorial. You'll see it right off the bat. We're on TikTok, LinkedIn, Discord. We have our own Discord server. We're also on Instagram, Threads, Red Note, Lemonade, and Favorited. Every single day after the tutorial, we do an after party on Favorited, and I kind of talk about the show. So it's a more of adults only kind of thing. So yeah, it's kind of fun. Alright, so let's look here. I usually take the first 10 minutes to introduce myself and to talk about you guys. What you're doing, how you're doing, what new projects are coming on, how you guys, what your lives are doing, anything about you, anything that you have. Oh, Angie came in with a heartbeat. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate you. That is super awesome. She got notified I was live. That is awesome. She says, "Hey, friend. Hey, Angie. Yeah, I was having a horrible time with the algorithm. I'm so glad you came in. She got 7 roses. Thank you so much. She set up 7 roses. That means so much to me, guys. I work really hard on. Oh, Diana sent a rose. Thank you, Diana. I appreciate you. I work really hard in the studio, guys. We're figuring out what we're gonna do, coming up with these shows and what reference photos we're gonna use. So I am super happy that you guys are showing your appreciation. It is appreciated. It really is. I am really happy to have everybody here. We do a show every single night at 7:50 Eastern Standard Time. Andrew sent a paper crane. Cool. Did you guys see that paper crane? That was awesome. I love origami, so I think that's super awesome. And you're liking the live too? I appreciate it, Angie. Be like Angie, guys. That is awesome. She's a big supporter. She shows up, and she shows up without me even having to send her live. I mean, I think that's awesome. She goes, "Me too." She said, "Me too." That's awesome. Now, Angie does lives, guys. So if you haven't checked out Angie's stuff, check her out. Oh, and Vernell just joined too. So if you guys haven't been linking up, you guys, everyone that is here are people that are supporting and are here throughout the show. And just so that everybody knows, anyone, the person that is here the longest and most active in the chat gets one person gets put in a drawing a night to win a 5x7 piece of art with an 8x10 mat. Okay, guys, it's gonna be exciting. We're also on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, Discord, Instagram, Threads, Red Note, Lemonade, and Favorited. We always do the after party. Oh, Vernell goes, "Hey, hey, Vernell." Vernell saying, "Hey, Angie." Angie goes, "Hey, friend again." You guys are awesome. I'm so glad everyone's welcome each other, and that is how we want to be. We want to be very welcoming to each other. The world is hard enough. Let's be kindness to each other and as bright and as positive as we possibly can be. Vernell goes, "How are you?" I'm doing absolutely fantastic. I'm still sick. How are you doing, Angie? Angie says she's walking the streets together tonight. Oh, Vernell with the heartbeat. Thank you, Vernell. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Vernell goes, "LOL, I'm good." And Angie goes, "I'm good." I really appreciate you guys. I make sure I tell you guys what's going on in the chat, because when I upload it to YouTube and stuff, you don't see the chat in the bottom. I really like that about our interactive stuff. I enjoy when you guys are jumping in on the bottom, telling me what colors to put on and what I should change about my painting or the sketch, or what I should add or deduct. I think it's super awesome. Oh, it is 8 p.m., guys. We are going to go ahead and get started. 7 roses for now. That is nice. Thank you. 50% of my goal just got completed, guys. That is awesome. Well, yeah, I know. She has great ideas. It was all Vernell's idea. Not my idea at all. And I gotta put my name on here, dude. Because I always forget my name. So let me make sure I put my name on here. Okay. So I'm making this super large. She goes, "I love that. I have a tattoo that says, let it be." Aw, that's super cool. Bruno goes, oh, I forgot. Yep, I try to write things down so I don't forget, guys. So we're doing a specific bee. If I miss something that you guys do, send it in the, let me know. Just send it in the comments and I'll catch back and read it. So I'm doing a really fuzzy bee, and I'm not really good at, well, okay, I guess I'm good at fuzz, but not the fuzz that I want to do. Okay, so let me rephrase that. I like my fuzz on my drawings, but I don't like my fuzz necessarily on my paintings. I didn't like that squirrel as much as I liked other drawings of the fluffer that I've done. Does that make sense? She goes, yes, the Beatles song. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Nobody wants to hear me, Okay, so we are going to do a real cute pea painting. I'm super excited about this, guys. I wish you guys could see what I'm drawing. Let's see here. Well, if you do that, then you only see the paper. You don't see my head. Here, let's do it this way. We'll have to do this way until, there we go. Can you see it okay enough? I guess not really, huh? We'll have to do it just for today, and then tomorrow, hopefully we can get it fixed by then. I don't know if I like that or not, so we'll see that. Bruno goes, it's okay. Yeah. The only reason I like doing that is because then I have what do you call it? Record that it was me that drew it. If that makes any sense. So I wish I could see the details on the bee a little bit better. Oh, I really am starting to like this bee, guys. And this bee has wings. In my defense, I had been drinking that night. I forgot the bee on my the wings on my bee rock one time. It was hilarious. It was great. Pretty sure that was the last time I painted while I was drinking. It irritated me that I forgot that I forgot that I had forgot the wings. It really irritated me. I'm just making his little legs right now. Angie goes, that's funny. After I'm done here, if I'm a minute while I'm looking, remind me, and I'll look and see if I have the V rock. It was great. I finally got situated here, so I don't want to do it right this second, but I'll do it as soon as Alright. Here, let me grab some sweet tea. I'm so glad I had this spare stand ready to go. Like, how great is that? Like, God was really looking out, guys. Or I wouldn't have had a stand or anything for you guys to be able to do this with. That is super awesome. Georgia Peach just got the #2 gifter badge. Oh, you sent 5 roses, Georgia Peaches? Thank you. I appreciate you. I called you Georgia Peaches. Renell goes, I'm so proud of you, and your smile and attitude is always positive. Aw, thank you. I try to. Life is too short to not be. I try my best. And there's still some days that I'm not always positive, but I do try to put a positive spin on stuff. Georgia Peach goes, yes. I know, right? Okay, so we're gonna kind of tilt our head this way to look at how our wings are going. I don't really like how these move. I like this wing, okay. This wing needs work. Georgia Peach goes, I always enjoy your smile and upbeat mood. Aw. I enjoy having you, honey. You have no idea. Like, you guys have no idea. You guys really make me happy, going from one thing to the next. So, just kind of... Too bad I couldn't edit it. No, I can't edit it. That's alright. Brunel goes, exactly, Peach. Brunel just got the #2 gifted badge from what it says. And George Peach goes with the hand hearts. Oh, I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. I try not to sweat about the small stuff, guys. There's too many big stuff that goes on. It's just not worth it. So, I don't want to keep twisting my background while I'm doing this. We're going to do a couple of the main pieces, but we're not going to get overindulgent on the details. Brunel goes, exactly. That's awesome. You don't want to get too caught up with the details, guys. You do that, and then you're going to be not having a fun time with your painting. And that's not how we want to do it. We want to have a really fun time with our painting. Like, this is supposed to be something that is what you want to do for a relaxing thing, or something that you want to do on your spare time. Why would you want to do something that's going to stress you out on your spare time? There's no reason to be stressed. None whatsoever. So I'm going to add a tip of his head to that one. We're going to change our reference photo to make them symmetrical. I change them every day. I always change something about my painting. So I got the bee drawn. Let's look at how I've got the bee drawn so far. Can you guys see yet? I know it's super light. Don't worry, I'm gonna darken it in. Once I get the whole picture that I want it, I'll darken it all in so you can see. That's why I do it in such a bright light. You guys can see every little teeny mark I make. That's why I do it in the photo box. All right, hold on. So I'm actually using 2 reference photos to make this picture today. The reference photo is from Nicole Duval Reisfeld on both reference photos. So that's why I didn't let you guys. I was just now telling you guys that the reason being is I like she gave a whole bunch of bee pictures, and I like the background. It made it look more like a honeycomb than one other picture looked like a honeycomb, if that makes sense. It looks more defined. So that's why I'm choosing that one. Alright, so we're gonna actually go in here and do a honeycomb. Alright. I guess I should have figured out how to do the honeycomb first, huh? I've never drawn a honeycomb before. Oh, okay. So I'm just trying to figure out how they're connected. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a pain in the rear. Oh crap. Okay, so we're gonna start with the honeycomb. Do you see how I started with the honeycombs? Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. I just usually don't go on this much detail on the back, which is gonna be great because I'm not putting that much detail in the bee. So it's gonna be beautiful when it's done. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. So it's gonna be worth it. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna want this picture. This one's gonna sell easy. So I'm just kind of gonna put a hint of honeycomb, but not put the honeycomb. Alright, so I know that sounds weird. We're gonna do quite a few of these pieces. Renelle goes, yep, she knows. She knew somebody would want this. She does a lot of paintings on her own and drawings. She's an awesome artist. I'm sorry. Okay, so I haven't seen her art. I've seen her mask work. I haven't seen like her canvases yet, but I've seen her mask work, and I've seen the stuff that she does on, like the hats and on like the mugs and stuff, and the binders. So I think she's a good artist. But I haven't seen too much of her canvases. She goes, I'm back solo. Sorry, I had to change Marcus. Oh, that's quite alright, girl. We're just putting on honeycombs on our bee. This is gonna be a fucking... Oh, sorry, my bad. This is gonna be a fantastic painting. Georgia Peach is laughing at me in the emojis. I hope we'll see if it'll let me know if I get in trouble. It's funny. That's why I always spend so much time on favorited, is so that I don't get on trouble on TikTok. It's hilarious. So this point, okay, so I'm kind of doing a lot of different things with this painting. What I'm trying to do is convey the beauty of nature and still have the symmetry of like numbers, and have them kind of come together in this beautiful take on nature and on how it should look. So let me show you what I've got so far, guys, on how I've got some of the honeycomb right here and then the bee, and then I'm going to do some of the honeycomb over here, and it's going to be I really like this so far. Oh, messed up a thing. Thank you so much for liking the live, Georgia Peach. I appreciate you so much. That is super awesome. So it's just very important that I keep with the symmetry. Now it doesn't gotta be perfect, guys. This is supposed to be a painting, a drawing. It's gonna be artistic. You want the imperfections in there. You don't want it to be like, I don't know, like a photograph. You don't want it to be like a photograph. At least I don't. That's not what I'm going for. Oh, I really love this. And I've never seen bees depicted in this way. And then there's going to be enough room to put my name on the right hand side. Before I forget, let me put my name on there. If not, I'll go the whole painting and forget to put my name on there. Oh, I added an extra M. An extra loop on the M. Great. There we go, I fixed it. How's Marcus doing? Does he have a hard time going into bed tonight? Is everybody here friends? You guys should totally be friends with each other if you aren't. Everybody's here is good people. We know them all very personal. Alright. Sorry for being quiet, guys. I'm trying to be focusing on these little teeny pieces. You're more than welcome to chat me up in the chat box. Oh, there we go. Oh, here she is. She's talking to me in the chat box as soon as I said it. That's awesome. He'll sleep better now that he took his night. Number 2. Yep. I agree with that. He does good for most part going to sleep, but sometimes he is so hyper it takes a while to get him to sleep. That's okay. Oh yeah, I had a little bit of background information. My oldest used to be ADHD and hyperactivity. He would never stop. I thought that's how all kids were. So it had been a while before I had it'd been a while in between them. She goes, yeah, energy out of this world. She knows what I mean. Like, I had to take a break in between them. Like, I enjoyed the time that he was older, if that makes sense. Georgia Peach goes, my son has ADHD also. Oh, honey, I'll pray for you. I'll pray for you. Definitely will. Because I did it when I was in my 20s. But I don't think I could do that later, in my later years. I just don't think I could. Just too much activity on my back, man. Bending, running, just constantly. Just putting the background in, guys. This is super sweet. Alright, so I'm thinking about leaving an artistic spot. See how I didn't go all the way to the end, guys? I think I want to go that. I want to go a little differently. George Peach goes, oh yeah, he's gonna keep me young, and my dad says, LOL. Delancey came in. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, Delancey, thank you for stopping in. Brunel said nice, and George P said I love this, and Drancy said great. Thank you, guys. I'm so glad everyone's doing good, and I'm glad you're doing great, Delancey. That's awesome, and I'm glad you guys like it. So this is the sketch. I'm going to darken it in. Let me darken it in, and then I'll show you guys again, because I'm still not done. How are you doing, Delancey? Now, Delancey is a singer. He's a great singer. And he sings with a band. If you guys haven't checked him out, check him out. All I'm doing is going over my sketch marks with a pencil. Brunel says it's gonna look nice. Brunel, this is all your idea, girl. This is your idea on paper. I was looking for ideas, and I had asked Brunel what she wanted, what she thinks she could do for, or what I should do for lives, and she's like, I think she should do this. So I did this. This is one of the things that I did. Excuse me. Okay. One second, I missed sketch, guys. One of the line, but then I did a wave. So how are you doing, Delancey? You can drop in the chat a little bit about yourself, or your links if you want. These ladies are awesome. So let's take off my glasses, guys, because I gotta see this tiny little writing. Can you guys see me okay? And if you see what I'm doing, I'm just moving the paper around instead of my head like I was doing it for the like this and sharing my things around. So we actually are here every single day at 7:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we start painting at 8, guys. So if you ever have a night off, come join us. And then right after the show on TikTok, we go on to Favorited, and we hang out there until the after party is done. So we have a fun time over there, guys. We were up until 3 o'clock in the morning. This morning, well, it's 2:48. Sorry, I went to bed right before my husband woke up because I didn't want to hear him cry about it. I was still up. Plus, I figured he could have time to play on his game uninterrupted without me bothering him. You know what I mean? He works hard enough during the week. I figured I'd give him some space. Alright, I'm just darkening in my drawing. Alright, so what do you guys think so far? You like it? I'm super happy. That's not bad. That's not a bad bee. Okay. Alright. So we've got the sketch done, guys. And darkened in. And I'm looking here. I'm going to go look back on our sketch and see if there's anything that we missed about our bee that we'd like to add. So I know I'm being a little bit more thorough today with what I'm doing. I kind of like my sketches to be a little bit more advanced. I told you guys I'd get more and more advanced as we keep going. Let me look here, our bee. I mean, I like our bee. This is going to be awesome. That's cool. Alright, so let's start getting painted. Okay. So, since I don't have to have this little teeny area to work in, let me see what you guys can see first of all. Let's see here. You can see that. Alright, we'll get set up here. There we go. So now you'll be able to see when I dip in each cup. So we actually, as watercolor artists, most of us, most of us, I would say, I think most of us use 2 cups to use as watercolors. She goes Oh, she really loves it a lot. Oh, George Peach goes, she really loves it a lot. And Brunel goes, it's going to look great. That's so awesome, guys. I really appreciate the words of encouragement. You have no idea. Like, really. It means a lot to me. It really does. Alright, so let's look here. The bee is super dark. So let's do the let's do the honeycomb first. Okay, so we're gonna look here. Here's my brushes that I had already out for a while, guys. It's been a while since I've done a watercolor. Let's get another light in here. Can you see okay, guys? Alright. So let me make this super large, guys. And just to remind you, the reference photo is from Nicole Duval Reisfeld. Okay, so let's look here. Alright, so we're going to use this load. What we're going to do is we're going to do a test spot. Okay, so see how I started out with one little teeny square? We're going to see what we're going to do in this little teeny square. I already forgot which one I used as the watercolor because it's been so long since I've done that. That's the dirty water, that's the clean water. Dirty water, clean water. I really need to get it. So I'm just using a real teeny tiny brush, guys. And I know I always use the real small brushes. And I do. I tend to. I think it really sets your painting apart. It makes it look more professional. And I like the details. I don't like, but I don't know, if I used a bigger painting, then I wouldn't want the details as much. Like if I'm standing 10 feet back, it's a completely different painting, a different luxury. But as of what mine goes for right now, I do the real small details because I do these 5x7s. Now, I don't just do 5x7s, guys. I actually do 8x10 acrylics. I just haven't had an order for one for a long time. They're a lot more expensive than the watercolors, and I don't tend to do them because I couldn't fit them in that box, guys. That box that broke, that's why we're doing it this way. That's kind of what happened. So I guess with me doing it, I'm going to take you guys out on our patio during the summer. And we're going to go on location. Hopefully every day, but we're going to see what the, what do you call it? What the data usage is on that and how bad the data is. Because if you guys can't hear me, I won't be able to do a live that way, guys. You know what I mean? I really like this. Let me finish this last. So dirty water, then clean water. Then you get a different color. Then you put the different color on. So this is what we've got so far, guys. Oh, did you see how it almost dripped onto the paper? Because it's so loose watercolor? Oh. So I might have to, like, not pick it up and show you guys what I'm painting. I might have to pick up the phone and show you guys that way. Just until we get that box fixed. How's the box looking, dear? Well, new news is good news. Alright, guys. Keep talking to me. Let me know, how was your day, Georgia Peach? Are you enjoying your weekend? Or are you ready for them to go? Oh, they don't have school. Or do you have... we don't have school all next week. So I don't know if that's how it is with you guys. Dirty water, clean water. No school Monday. Calling for snowstorm Tuesday and Wednesday. May not be school all week here, too. Oh, well. Well, there's actually supposed to be a snowstorm. A legit snowstorm. Like, coming. I'm sorry, did I say snowstorm? I meant it's supposed to be, spring break. She goes, weekend's been okay, a little tiring. Is it snowing there now? Yeah, it's been snowing all day. Yeah, we're not going to church because we're homesick. Did you guys see how I dabbed off my watercolor thing? I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. My watercolors has been. Oh, she goes. My friend that lives in Buffalo said it's been snowing all weekend. Yep. Yes, it has been. But I don't really know because I haven't been outside. I was super sick Thursday, and so I stayed home and slept all day long and broke a fever. And then Friday, I got ready for my Valentine's Day special. So I was busting butt on that all day long on Friday. I don't like that color. I want to add a different color to it. Oh, that's better. What do you guys think of that? Can you see it without it dripping down? Actually, the only thing that's really wrong with me is I have a runny nose and I have a headache. I don't have a fever anymore, and I have a cough. But I mean, I'm not that bad. I just don't want to give it to the little kids that are sick at church or at church. And everyone's came down sick lately. And one of my friends came down sick with COVID. So I didn't want to, just in case we were sick with COVID, I wanted to see how bad it was or how bad it got. I didn't want Ozzy to go in there and get, oh, I didn't mean to say his name on here. To get, that threw me off. Yeah. She goes, yeah, that's smart and kind of you. Thank you. I appreciate it, sweetie. Okay, there you go. Let's see if this is right. I'm just trying to see how we're gonna do this. I'm just debating. I don't know if I want to put it right when they're doing it or if I want it to dry a little bit. You know what I mean? And give it a different effect. No, I want it to be just like that. That's perfect. She goes, for George Peach, she goes, my little brother has 5 kids, 3 of 5, sick, plus his girlfriend. Oh, wow. I don't wish that on anybody, dude. Nobody. Get sick kids are no fun. Especially when they can't tell you what's wrong with them. When they're that little, that's even harder. George Peach goes, yeah, as you know, the Juju couldn't walk, but he's recovering now. Oh, I know, thank goodness. I've been praying for him. Put it in the chat. Is it okay if I talk? Why don't you put it in the chat if whatever you want, as far as if you want prayers or anything for him still. My mom's a prayer warrior, and I don't know who else is a prayer warrior here that I know. There's quite a bit of people. So just keep her in your prayers, Mom. Her nephew. Juju's been battling. Yes, and let me catch up. She goes, couldn't recover. Brunel said, yep. Okay. She said, Juju couldn't walk, but now he's recovering now because he couldn't walk because of the flu, and that was very hard. I have a non-verbal sound. That's challenging. It's challenging. Yes, Juju's been battling the flu. He could not walk on Thursday night, so taken to the hospital. He's working now, but he's still recovering. The flu was attacking his muscles. Oh wow. That's crazy. I'll definitely keep him in my prayers. That's no bueno. Foods. She thinks it's called BACM. Bernard goes, sorry, Peach. Hopefully it gets better. Yeah, we really do pray it gets better, Peach. I think he's walking now, thank goodness. I guess George Peach says it's happening to a lot of kids. I didn't know that. George Peach said thank you for now. We appreciate it. I always try to make sure that if there's prayers, to give it out. Always good for a prayer. Oh, wow, guys. This is super fun. I'm super glad to spend my day with you. Thank you for choosing here to hang out. So is BACM, is that caused from the flu, or does he have BACM before the flu? Um, yeah, before the flu. Or is it only because of the flu? Oh, it's after the flu. She goes, it's a condition that comes with the flu, I guess. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I didn't know what BACM was when you posted it. I was like, I'd have to ask Georgia. So I knew I made a mental note to ask Georgia Peach when you were done. Oh, he's in my prayers, that's for sure. Georgia Peach goes, yes, believed to be flu related. Viral infections are respiratory. Wow. That's crazy. CVAC, I don't know. We didn't have a lot of problems. I don't remember them having problems like that with the flu. But I mean, I was a little kid. You just don't hear about stuff like that. Georgia Peach says, my mother thought at first that Juju was pretending. Really? Aww. I would be too. I didn't realize at first when my dog couldn't walk, I thought she was just messing around. I was like, what are you doing? So that makes a lot of sense. George Peach is, but he wasn't. I told him to call 911. Oh my gosh. How terrifying. That's just terrifying. It really is. That is super scary. That is super scary. That is really super scary. Alright. That is really terrifying, man. Gotta be the auntie and let them know. I remember I used to be an auntie to my niece's nephew. I miss them, but they're grown now. They're all old. They still hold a dear place in my heart. They're like now 30s. I mean, they're just blossomed into being really good people. So we are on Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube. Oh, here, let me get the list. Because I'll just repeat it, the same thing 6 times. YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, Discord, Instagram, Threads, RedNote, Lemonade, and Favorited, guys. And if I should be on an app and I'm not on an app, let me know what app I'm supposed to be on. Georgia Peach goes, I did a little art therapy today. Oh, cool. I love art therapy. She says, I didn't finish it though yet though, because my son kept jumping on the bed. I would not have that. I would not have that. I'm so anal. I don't do that. Oh, oops. I wonder if I can say that. I'm so used to being unfavorited, guys, so if I said it wrong, I'm sorry. I hope I don't get in trouble. Yeah, I would freak out if my kid was jumping on the bed. I wouldn't be able to do art. That would drive me nuts. But I'm very particular about my art. Very particular. I like to be, but I have a bad back too, so I can't bend down and do the. I used to, when I was on my bed, and well, I guess I used to when my kids were little. So I guess now that I'm like almost 40, I don't. Just because I don't bend over, because then I'm like, oh, my back, when I go to stand up, guys. Although, no, what I do when I'm laying back in my bed and I have my feet propped up, no, that's a good place to do it. But I stopped hanging out in upstairs. I've been hanging out in my studio way too much. All this hard work of trying to get the studio and getting all this stuff for you guys. Oh, you're liking the live. Thank you. You got any plans for Sunday, guys? I appreciate everybody won. George Peach goes, yeah, I need to get a little disc to sit and draw at, or a table. This is my dining room table. I took it over about, I don't know what, in November? September? No, we had September, we were out and about. November was when we came back, and that's when I put it. I took the whole dining room. I'll show you my studio if you want one of these days. I'll do it when I'm not recording for YouTube. I'll do it when I'm on favorited. I do all my stuff there. Although I'm really digging not painting in the box. I can do a better painting without doing it in the box. But also it made it so that I'm not challenging myself as much as when I was painting in the box. Does that make sense, guys? This is easy to do. This is really easy to do. What I've been doing the last 3 months has been nuts. Oops. I did have a cleaning job, but the woman's grandson and daughter are sick, so not sure my plans now. Uh Brunel goes, sweet art therapy. I know, right, guys? Isn't that awesome? And Future P goes, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't use dining room table to eat much of folding laundry table. Uh I don't fold laundry. That's my confession. Either the guys do or it ends up in bags, and then I give each one of them their individual bags, and then they put away their laundry. With the exception of the babies and mine. So I do 50% of laundry. I don't do the older kid, and I don't do my husband's. Well, sometimes I do my husband's, but lately I haven't been able to because I've been doing so much with this. He's neglected, guys. Poor guy. So I don't know if he can't fix it. Should I just go out and buy a new one? What do you guys think? Oh, Georgia Peach goes, teamwork. That's right, teamwork. Our Drakes came to join the live. Hey, our Drakes, I seen you play today. He is a musician, guys, and a pretty good one. I was impressed. Any day you want to ever play music while I do art, let me know, guys. Our Drakes does some pretty good music. I'm also on Favorited a lot. You should hang out with me on Favorited, our Drakes. Alright, so I think I'm gonna not do all of these as as honeycombs. Alright, so we're gonna dab a little bit of our neon yellow onto our honeycombs. And we're gonna do we'll do 3 at a time because there's 6 of them left. And then I'll use this, I'm sorry, I used the regular one that I have been using. And now I'm using the neon kind. We gotta rinse it off the dirty one and then the clean one because we don't want to mix our colors, guys. We really don't want to mix our colors. So you know what? This is actually the perfect way to show you guys how I don't mix my colors and use 2 separate cups. This is actually turning out really good, guys. I'm really excited. Oops, did I do the wrong one? Good job. All right. Oh, I was blotting it. Did you see me blotting it with the paper towel roll? Didn't even rip off the paper towel roll. I just blotted it with the whole paper towel roll. Yeah, I gotta love it. Brunel goes, looking good. Aw. You have no idea how awesome it is for you all to be here. Especially Brunel with your wonderful idea. It really is coming out to be an awesome painting. Like, really awesome. So, you see how these white spots are in between the honeycombs, those little pieces of it? What I think what we're going to end up doing, guys, is actually leaving those white and leaving them blank. I think it shows how white they are on the like it does on the reference photo. I think it's a perfect representation of the photo. It's not the photo, just a representation of it. I don't usually leave that much white on a paper, but I'm thinking about leaving it. I don't know. I might change it. I'll think as I go through, but I might just let it go. I don't know. Alright. Alright, let me increase the size of our bee because I had it real small. I keep switching in between the two different reference photos. Hold on, let me grab some sweet tea, guys. Alright. We're gonna try with our teeny tiny brush, and we're gonna go in with these itty bitty lines. Alright, just going through and doing these lines that we created. I'm using two different color browns. Let's try to pick this up. Alright. Everyone's still here? That is super awesome. I knew eventually it would go and that the thing wouldn't give me issues. I have a little kid that likes to pull on it, so it wouldn't be surprising. But I still need it to take photographs, so that's another cost that I'm gonna have to do. Alright. I'm just taking the highlights. Renell goes, I have to hop off for a second. I'll be back unless you're off before I get back on. Okay. I should still be here. I still have quite a bit to go on my bee. Do you want to see the bee before you go? Let me show you what it looks like so far. That's our bee. Alright, I'll see you soon, hopefully, Verno. I really appreciate you being here. Alright, now we're using the other brown and we're gonna outline these lines, these fine lines on his wings. We're just giving it a different dimension. And let's just do something different. Georgia Peach looks amazing. Oh, hey, Risma Stars joined. I haven't seen you in a while, Risma. She does wigs. She's really cool, guys. I love watching her. I just haven't had a chance to watch her because I've been sick. So go ahead and drop a comment a little bit about you, Star. Risma Star. I don't want to say your name wrong. What do you go by? Do you go by Star? I can always call you Star. But I'll call you Risma Star because, I mean, it's going to be uploaded to YouTube and stuff, so hopefully you'll get some foot traffic in that way. Alright, let's go ahead and I guess I want to debate on what color I want to make my bee. My bee is going to be the brown. So the way it looks like on here is that it almost looks like the bee's headless. George Peach goes, hey, hello, Star. George Peach said amazing earlier. Oh, thank you so much for saying amazing. I appreciate you. Usually I have my light box. You guys can see what I'm doing. This is a little bit different. You guys can see how I use the water jugs and the water stuff to pretty much so I'm just using this teeny tiny brush, guys. See how little the brush is? Hold on. I mean, this brush is super small. It won't focus on it because it's too small. Gotta love it. And I'm just going in and filling this all in. I just love painting, guys. I'm gonna be doing this for the rest of my life, so you guys get to grace with my presence of having to deal with watching me paint every day. Sorry, guys. It's my calling. now we're going to switch to brown and make it two-sided brown. Okay. So I have a teeny highlight. A little teeny highlight on the brown. That's all that is, guys. Alright. So what that does is it shows that it's actually trying to match the color of the honeycomb. So it's only real slight, but it's showing you guys something a little different that you might not have noticed before. It's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and go with a dirty brown. I'm sorry, dirty blonde. I said it wrong. And we're going to do highlights on the bee now. And our bee is just so cute. I like these. As long as they don't sting me and as long as they're not out while I'm painting. Which during the summertime you guys should see. I'm going to be out on the porch a little bit for like when I'm sick and stuff. But you'll have that to look forward to, and me dodging all the bees. Alright, let's go with the darker brown. I'm sorry, not darker brown. It looks almost brown, but it's blonde. Oh, I can't believe you said it was amazing. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the support. So let's look here at our wonderful watercolor marker. We're going to use it. I love using this thing. It gets a whole bunch of pigment down, and it's not really much time. George Peach goes, I'm jumping between you and Rose now. LOL. That's fine. I usually don't take it this long. And gardening myself. LOL. What? Gardening? What do you mean you're gardening? You're funny. You're too funny. So I'm just doing the gardening. Oh, the flowers. Oh, but you know what favorited? I'm so used to being so blunt with it. I didn't even know what you were talking about. I was like, what are you talking about? Okay, I get it now. Mom, if you need clued in that, I'll tell you later, okay? This is super easy to do. I can't believe I can paint so easily now without that box. It's making me jealous. So what do you guys think so far? I'm doing a real real I really like it. Georgia Peach goes, on TikTok we say gardening. You're funny. You're hilarious. Alright, so we're gonna do the tap. We're gonna do the tap, tap, tap of the head. And I'm gonna do his head. Same sum for me. I want some honey. The bee is flying around. Do. I'm just dying. Do you see what I'm doing, guys? Georgia Peach is laughing. Georgia Peach put laughing emojis in there. She's laughing at me. That's okay. She's a good friend. Good supporter. Okay, so let's go ahead and dry off our thing brush and see what color we're gonna do. Alright, so we're gonna reiterate the same color that we used on the background. We're gonna use on the wings, okay? Sorry guys, I'm super focused on this one. I didn't want to forget the wings like I did the last time. Gotta love it. Don't want to forget the wings. Hilarious. Alright. So I'm getting this painting going. Alright, so look at that so far. Not bad. So we're kind of getting the mimicking of the background that the bee is trying to blend in with. So I don't remember what that's called. I'm drawing a blank, guys. I did gardening today too. So I'm just kind of tired. So let's look here. Alright. So we are... I think, what do you guys think? Should I leave the background white like that? I don't say never. Sometimes I hardly ever leave a background white. But I'm thinking maybe I should leave the background white on this. What do you guys think? Or should I put a different background? I don't know. I think it would take away from it. What do you guys think? Huh. Well, I gotta fix the rear end of the knee, so let's go ahead and finish that again. Let's fix that. Alright, there you go, I fixed it. It looks better. Ginger Peach is laughing at me. I'm so glad everyone's going here. Drop a comment and let me know how you're doing. Thank you so much for liking the live, Georgia Peach. I appreciate you. So, Georgia, what do you guys think? Should I make a background on that like I always do, or should I leave it? I don't know. I'm kind of making a judgment. I'm not sure about that yet. I don't know what color I would make it. I think it would really go with like a honey kind of feel, kind of feel. Oh, hold on. Oh, excuse me, better. Had to get a drink, guys. So, what do you guys think? You guys think I should leave it as is and just put the ink on it, or if I should add more to the background? What I think I'm gonna do is let it dry for a minute. That's obviously pretty wet, guys. So, what I'll do is I'll let it dry. And we'll talk a little bit and talk about what we're doing and what's coming up. And then I'll go ahead and ink it, okay? So just to reiterate, we are on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn. We have our own Discord server, Instagram, Threads, Red Note, Lemonade, and Mayberry. So if you haven't checked us out on those, check us out. I'm trying to go as I'm trying to get subscribers on YouTube so that I can go live on there. So if you haven't already subscribed on YouTube, please subscribe on YouTube. I'd appreciate it. Alright, so we've got this painting going through. The person that is here the longest and most active in the chat is going to be entered into winning one of these. It is 5x7 art by an 8x10 frame. So you'll have that to do, guys. It's super awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and let's start inking. This is going to be super cool. Do, 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 do. So I'm going to do the hardest part first. No, let's not do that. I'm going to do the hardest part first, so I'm going to do the B. I like to do the hardest part first. You don't have to. So I'm just going around, and I'm just using where my pencil marks were, is where I am, where I'm putting the ink. Keep commenting in the comments, guys. It's imperative. It helps me learn and make sure that I am talking while I'm doing the painting. and then I'm doing the tutorials, and it keeps me inactive and engaged. And that's kind of like what I try to aim to do, guys. So, all right. We're gonna have to add some extras when we're done. Extra paint. We're not done with this one yet. Guys, keep talking in the chat. Just doing the highlights on the bee. It's very, very, what do you call it? Detailed. So let's show you a little bit here. See how we're doing the bee? Okay, so I'm gonna just keep putting. I'm just going over the marker where my sketch marks are, guys. Nothing big. I really like bees. As long as they're not in my drink, like I said. Okay, so if you guys have any problems, I've given you guys my links in of all my social media and stuff. Just look me up by my name, Sarah J. Mayberry. If you get stuck on a project or something, and if I'm available, I'll try my best to help you. I try to be there for my students and my followers. There we go. Okay, so I got the bee, and I'm debating on whether or not. Let me fill up in. So I got some of it, and I only filled in part of the wing. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it all. I'm kind of debating here. Oh, permaculture is life. That looks like the dude, though. You guys always change your names. Throws me off, guys. Drop it in the chat. Let me know how you're doing. What you'd like to learn, what you'd like to draw. I've been getting my website ready and my business cards ready, and it's been super exciting. And I can't wait to launch that. And then I go tomorrow and I talk to a lady in my community that could possibly let me give me space to put up my art so that people could buy it if they wanted to. So we got that coming up. I think it's gonna be cool. I gotta slow down with this background, or it's gonna end up looking rough. Let's slow down. Alright. Oh, it's the dude. I changed his name. I didn't mean to. I was just messing with you, man. I'm sorry. I wasn't saying you had to change your name. It just threw me for a loop when it came in as the same picture and a different name. It always makes me wonder if somebody's like trying to steal your name. And I try to let my people know. I've heard of weird profile picture stealers on here before. I've never encountered them before, though. So I'm going and outlining the honeycombs. They're not perfect. They're not meant to be, guys. You can't even tell that they're honeycombs in the shape on most of the pictures. So I did it more of a realistic kind of thing, where it wouldn't be just the geometry shape. But I like the geometry kind of shape that shows. Excuse me. That shows that it's from nature and that it's coming from something that God made. Right, so I think the dude owns honeybees, or he's like a farm to table kind of guy. So I think he might even own honeybees. That might be right up his aisle. This has to be my very favorite bee painting that I've ever done of my stuff so far. It definitely is, guys. Definitely. Permaculture is life. Oh, maybe it's because it says what his email name is, and his username is. Maybe it's different. I'm still kind of new to this, guys. Okay, so I'm just doing the background of the honeycombs. I love this piece. Alright, I really like this one. So I still have to go into the pieces of his arms and his legs and his antennas and use a bigger, blacker marker and fill in those markings. Alright, let me make sure I sign it. And then let's go ahead and still fill in the blanks on where we're going to go in. And I'm just putting marks around the around the paint, guys. That's all I'm doing. It's super easy, it's super simple, and it's super supposed to be fun. Don't let this stress you out. Don't let this part stress you out. Just don't let it stress you out. It shouldn't be. Alright. We're just going through here. And I'm finishing up the last few finishing touches on our art piece. Okay, so again, our reference photo is from Nicole Duval Reisfeld. Oh, I almost finished up without finishing the picture when we finished doing the picture, guys. That would have been no bueno. Alright, I'm just putting finishing touches on with the acrylic marker. I'm sorry, not acrylic marker, artist pen. I'm just going in and darkening in the legs. So we have a colored bee instead of one that's not filled in. Okay, so I got just this body done. Let's finish up doing this body. Awesome. We might need to get a bigger marker. This one's not working very well. Let's get black. Or maybe it's bold. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. Oh, that's much better. Alright. So I'm just doing in the antlers now. Or the antennas. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Oh, wow. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to call this one down. Oh, look, White came in. How you doing, Sarah's what he says. Aw, thank you so much for coming in and saying hello. I'm doing good, Luke White. I'm glad you came in and stopped and said hi. I'm actually painting a bee painting. You got the #1 gifter badge, Luke White. Thank you. So this is our bee painting that needs a name. So if you know what name I should name it, let me know. I'm looking for a name for our bee. Georgia Peach goes, oh, right in time. Yep. So you have any idea what I should name it? Georgia Peach goes, wow, Sarah, this is really beautiful. You think so? This is very rare that I ever leave it white background. This is going to be a rare one. I never leave a background white. And I left it white this time. I like it. Georgia Peach goes, yes, a new fave. That's awesome. I'm so glad you like it. This is inspired by Brunel. I'm going to put that in here that it was inspired by her. Let me write on here. Inspired by Brunel. Okay, well. Oh, she says she loves. It's a new fave. Georgia Peach. She goes, I love the cats most though. LOL. That's actually gonna go into another fundraising event. So they're gonna hang it up. So I'm gonna put the one that the kitty lights. That's gonna go into another painting. Another being hung up for like a fundraiser or something like that. I get all the details tomorrow. Maybe name it after her? Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll have to ask her what she would like to name it. Maybe I'll let her name it. That'd be a good idea. Or unless you can help me figure out a name to do after Brunel. Because that's her name. That's a really good idea. Well, I'll have a whole night to figure out it. So I'll figure out what I need to do with her thing. But if you come up with an idea, message me. Georgia Peach goes, yeah, maybe she have a good idea. Well, she would like it for Be Kind, BEE, but that's copyrighted, so I can't name my painting after it. I can name the rock after it, but I can't name the painting after it. Be Kind. So, yeah, there's that. So yeah, I have to figure out a different name other than Be Kind, because she did technically name it. Georgia Peach goes, yeah, same for Let It Be, too, right? Oh, I don't know. I'd have to double check to make sure. I can look it up. Would you mind sending me a message of Let It Be, the way you spelled it? And then that way I can double check and look at it up while when I'm off the live. Oh, thank you so much for liking the live. I appreciate it. So you like that? You like the painting? I like the light. I rarely ever do not bright plate. Like usually my stuff's bright as can be, and this is a kind of a neutral painting compared to what I normally do. But I really like it. It turned out really good. I'm very happy. George Peach says, yeah, I'll text you, because she knows how my brain works. We know how my brain works. I have a hard time remembering. Oh, man. Well, George Peach says, Georgia Peach just says, just texted it. Yep, you just texted it to me. I see it come on. Thank you. That's awesome. I see it popped up on the screen. Thank you so much for sending it to me. Appreciate it, ma'am. Okay, so we have been on live for 2 hours and 10 minutes. We did the bee inspired watercolor. The person that's in here the longest and most active in the chat is gonna earn one of these. It could be entered to win one of these. It's a 5x7 art, just like what we have here, and an 8x10 frame. So you'll have a choice of like one or two things. So make sure that you keep showing up and keep being active in the chat. Queen bee is nice too, but but maybe not allowed. Oh, queen bee. Let's be friends. Oh, that's it. I'm naming it Let's Be Friends. I know that's not copyrighted. There's no way that's copyrighted. I'll put that on there now. Let's be friends. And that was from Georgia Peach. Okay, so it was inspired for now, and then his name Let's Be Friends by George Peach. The reference photo was from Nicole Duval Reisfeld, and the artist here is Sarah J. Mayberry. That is awesome. George Peach goes, cool for TikTok, because making new friends. I think Vernell will like that too. I think so too. I was gonna use the be kind too one, and I couldn't. I was like, I looked it up just to be on the safe side, and I was like, really? But that's okay. We got this. It looks great. I think it's a great name. That sounds amazing. And that is our name of our painting, guys. So that is our wrap for today. On TikTok, I am going to go, I'm going to run and message the person that was here the longest and most active in the chat. And then I'm going to jump on to Favorited. And we're going to chill and talk about a little bit after the painting tutorial. Alright, thank you guys so much for coming in. I really appreciate absolutely everyone for being here. Thank you so much. You have a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow at 7:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a rock painting because it's Sunday. Alright, thank you. Bye-bye. Georgia Peach says good night. Good night, Georgia Peach. Good night, Susan Thomas.